Check out the hypocrisy, y'all. Zimbabwe is tightening up their borders after they received 60,000 of their people back from South Africa.
Hello everyone, welcome back. Shigella Melda. Guess what is happening? Zimbabwe government said he doesn't want Africans in their country. He doesn't want people in his country. If they are visiting, they should just visit and go. They should just visit. They should just pass and go. He doesn't want people in his country. I don't know why a government will be saying something like this when he was the same person that accused South Africans of being xenophobic for not also want undocumented immigrants in their country. What is happening online? Hey, guys, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, do it to like, share, and subscribe. While you listen to what people have to say, so many people have come online defending South Africa once more. They are trending for what they did. Anyways, guys, listen to what they have to say. My reaction will be at the end of this video, so please stay tuned.
Africa. They looking at that crisis. They call it a crisis. Undocumented immigrants fleeing South Africa. Oh no. You cannot come to Zimbabwe, or if you do, you got to pass through. Yeah, you don't got to go home, but you cannot stay here. That's what Zimbabwe is saying. And the hypocrisy, because everybody is like, well, South Africa, they have to bear the burden of Africa. Like, isn't Africa for Africans? If that's the case, how come Zimbabwe borders, they're tightening up their borders? This is no different than when Trump closed the borders, the U.S. borders. Mexico stopped allowing people to come through Mexico. They tightened up their borders because they know exactly what they were doing. They were allowing people from all over the world pass through Mexico because they know that they were going to the United States. Now that stopped, they're like, nope, we got to tighten up our borders now. Same in this situation, but Africa always preach Pan-Africanism, right? Africa is for Africans. How come Zimbabwe is tightening their border? And if you look at it in real time, in real life, it sounds nice, but it seems like it's a very parasitic ideology because they always talk about Pan-Africanism when you have a group of people eating off somebody else's country, eating off another group of people. But they never teach, hey, build your countries. Make it where your countries is also lucrative for other people. So it could be a transactional relationship. Could you imagine every time you held a potluck, you the one that always bring the food to the table, and the rest of the people only bring their appetites, and they never contribute, or they try to scam you? Yeah. But look at the hypocrisy, y'all. Zimbabwe say, you know what? Hell no, y'all can't come here. Our borders is closed. We're tightening up our borders. Y'all gotta bounce. Man,
Salibonani mazimbabwe amahle, salibonani mthakazi omuhle, ikakhulu ngibingelela ngapha esayidini lakithi komthakazi kobulawayo esindebeleni ngiyabingelela. Ngithemba salizile ngenhlelo ezikhona ezikamhla ka-31 July lapho kuzobe kune march, a peaceful march. Ngithanda ukukugcwalisa futhi ngithanda ukuemphasize kulokho kakhulu ngoba ukuthi imarch izobe ikhona nami nginje ngizoba ingxenye yayo. Imarch ngiyokulungisa ilizwe, ukulungisa ilizwe kancane nje kafishane ngithi employment infrastructure wise vele mangikhuluma ngeemployment ngigoqela into eziningi. Ilizwe lethu alilamsebenzi kakhulu. Into esifuna ukuthi sikhulumeleyo sidlulise iziyefika kuba umongameli njengoba naye eke wabuza wathi yini, what ideas do we have ukuthi ilizwe likhule, umnotho welizwe ukhulu. Njalo eleslogan esithi ilizwe lakhiwa ngabanikazi. So ezabanikazi sesicabanga ukuthi siphakame, ekuphakameni kwethu silweni, silungiseni ilizwe. Mangithi silweni, I'm not talking of ukulwa lokho elikujayele. We fight a good fight. Ngikutsho ukuthi imarch will be a peaceful march. Ngifuna ukuemphasize kakhulu mina ukugcwalisa kakhulu abantu ngokuthi please bakithi masithi a peaceful march. We are not going to vandalize anything. Why? Already infrastructure it down, masibulala lokho kukhona siyasichaza, we're not gonna vandalize anything. So siyacela bakithi isihlobo asisukumeni mina ngizobe ngikhona impela, ngizobe ngikhona ngithola ama message amaningi ukuthi Mthoko I will be part of it. Ngithi ngiphendule lo mbuzo ukuthi ngikhona ngingxenye yayo lento, bengisazovela nje ngama videos ukuthi I'm gonna be part of it. Let's stand up guys. and fix our country. Yitho kumele sililungise ilizwe lethu, ilizwe ngelethu. Let's stand up, unite. No tribalism, guys, no tribalism. No Shona, no Ndebele, no Kalanga, we are all one. The Zimbabwe is Zimbabwe ngethu sonke. So if you come here with that mindset of racist and tribalism, it's not gonna work. Zimbabwe A1. Let's unite, guys, and fight for ilizwe lethu. Sililungiseni. Let's fix this country. We will fix this country. We will fix this country.
One Zimbabwe, one voice. Good morning, Africa. Bafowethu by Monday ngo-12 PM kufanele ngibe ngizotshela abantu ukuthi i-strike sange-31 sihamba kanjani ngoba i-strike siyaqhubeka siyaphambili. Ngicabanga ukuthi into abantu abafuna ukuyizwa le iphuma emlonyeni wami. So according to umthetho bafowethu sidinga imali. Umthetho wemopa ufanele kube namanzi. Abantu abazostrike ngoba kuzobe kushisa. Kufanele saya i-sound system, kufanele sibhukhe ipaki i-Centenary Park next to i-City Hall koBulawayo. Okwesithathu kufanele sithola ama-marshals azocontrola i-crowd. I'm sure ngokwesifolo lokho. So bafowethu konke lokho angeke size siku-afford thina ngezethu izimali. And ukuze i-strike siphumelele sicela ama-donations bafowethu. Asibambaneni sisebenzeni silwele ilizwe lethu, inkululeko yethu. Ngicela abantu baphakame bazo-addressa inkinga ababhekene nazo. So enye into bafowethu engifuna ukuyisho bekuyini kani? Angisakhumbuli but by Monday bafowethu sale ngamalanga amalutshwane kakhulu. By Monday 12 PM kufanele ngibe ngizotshela abantu ukuthi i-strike sizosebenza kanjani. Sizodinga ne-billboard yokuthi sifake i-strike lapha sis-advertise i-strike. So lezo zinto bafowethu zidinga imali and sidinga ukuthi abantu baphakame sibambaneni. Then from lapho bafowethu siyaqhubeka silungisa ilizwe lethu. For more information ngicela ubuye ku-inbox yami. Ngiyacela ukuthi umuntu angafoni ngoba ngifakile ifone number yami, that's my personal phone number. Ngicela umuntu angafoni ngoba edakwe airtime. Ayikabi ngiyacela bafowethu. Na ku inbox yami ngicela ungabuyi uzobuza ukuthi umzabalazo sophusha kanjani ekubeni ukwazi ukuthi uyi-politician. Ekubeni ukwazi ukuthi umuntu o-against i-unity. So ekubeni futhi ukwazi ukuthi umuntu we-ZANU-PF. So ngiyacela bafowethu ukuthi ungabuyi ku inbox yami for izinto ezingenamsebenzi. Babuningi abantu abaya ku inbox yami. So ngicela ukuthi ungangidalela umsebenzi nje o-unnecessary. Ngiyabonga bafowethu. 31 July siyaphambili, uyaqotsha umlando. One Zimbabwe, one voice bafowethu. Unity yiyo ezosisa phambili singama-Zimbabweans. Siyabonga.
So guys, you all have watched the video. Despite the fact that Zimbabwe government said something like that, South Africans are still willing to help them in this protest. This man, I think he was just trying to buy time with Zimbabwe, saying, oh, Zimbabweans will root for him because he said he doesn't want foreigners, that type of things. Oh, why? Zimbabweans, they are planning to protest that their country must be fixed. Whether foreigners or no foreigners, their country must be fixed. And guess what? South Africans are standing with them. Yeah, this is what we call having a South Africa, having a true African brother or a true African sister. Being beside South Africa and Zimbabwe is a blessing from above. I'm telling you, people, being God putting you beside South Africa is the greatest blessing of your lifetime. South Africans are willing to help you guys, despite the fact that your government said he doesn't want them in their country. He doesn't want undocumented foreigners. He doesn't want foreigners in South Africa. If you're passing, please just pass. If you're not an investor, don't step your feet in Zimbabwe. Do not step your feet in Zimbabwe. Or Zimbabwe is non-xenophobic. Nobody is saying anything about it. Zimbabwe is non-xenophobic. Nobody is saying anything about it. If it was South Africa, now people would have been running your mouth. You would have been running your mouth left and right. How South Africans are being xenophobic. They don't like their fellow black. So what is happening now in Africa? Libyans are doing the same thing. They are banning African country from entering their country. Yes, they are banning African country from entering their country. These other ones that are in South Africa that have refused to leave, their government gave undocumented immigrants 10 days to leave their country. Those people that are living like that, are they not Africans? Are they not black? Is Africa not one? Or Africa is only one when it comes to South Africa? Africa is only one when it comes to South Africa. The rest of the country, undocumented immigrants needs to leave. But when it comes to South Africa, undocumented immigrants need to stay. God is fighting this fight for South Africans. God is fighting this fight for South Africans. Anyways, guys, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do it to like, share, and subscribe. And see you guys on our next video. Bye, sweeties.